Welcome everyone to another Yu-Gi-Oh! Unboxing. In the last one, we actually opened up another Speed Duel product, and that one actually had Yugi, Pegasus, and Ishizu for the starter decks, but this time we are taking a look at starter decks, Duelists of Tomorrow. And they're actually Seto Kaiba, My Valentine, and Joey Wheeler, the three of them. This one here is another first edition, as you can tell. Let's flip it over. So, just like the previous product that we already unboxed, this one is quite heavy for its size, heavier than those because it has more cards in it. Basically, it has, actually I believe this one has a few more because it has 63 commons, meaning one additional one for each, plus 3 ultra rares, and then plus 3 skill cards. So it was basically 63 plus 66 plus 9 skill cards. It's actually 75 as opposed to 72. So this one is slightly more product for the same price. And by slightly more, I mean 3 more commons. Is it really worth it? Is it a big a deal? Probably not. But regardless, you know, it's cool. So let's go ahead and open this up here and take a look at what is going to be inside here. So this one was actually released at around the same time. Was it the same exact day? I don't know. And the other one, Ultimate Predators was released later though, not at the same time as these two. But this one, I actually forgot if it was completely the same exact time. I don't know, but regardless, it's a new product because, as you know, Speed Duels is a fairly newer concept that was introduced about a year ago or so. Oh, why does this always happen? I get stuck. Alright, there we go. That's it for the contents. Okay, so we're going to take a look at this. The playmat might actually be the same. I don't know. It probably is, to be honest, but there it is. Field zone, extra deck, your 3 monsters and spell and trap zones, graveyard, and deck, and that's basically it. And for the other side, I believe it's the exact same thing actually as the previous product. Yeah, look at that. Just basically gives you some rules and stuff, and what's different in Speed Duels, what is eligible for a Speed Duel card, all that good stuff. Okay, so here you get your 3. So you get My Valentine, Kaiba, and Joey. Plus your 3 of these. I'm gonna go ahead and, in case you don't know, I'm gonna kind of keep this a secret to all of you, you know, one at a time. What could be in here? There are 3. Let's do one at a time. What could this be? This here is Amazoness Village. So this is actually representing Mai, because she does use Amazons in combination with Harpies, of course, especially during the, I think she eventually sort of stopped using that, but she did use them in, it was the finals of the Battle City, I remember that. So there's Amazon's Village. The next one is Fusion Gate. Wow, look at that, getting an ultra rare Fusion Gate. Let's take a look at that right there real quick. Man. And the last one is Champion's Vigilance. Look at that. So I might get confused about this, but I'm pretty sure Fusion Gate belongs to... Is that how that works? Maybe. I don't know. Shit. I might be wrong about that. Crap, what if I am? Okay, let's start with this one. How about it? Okay. So, as always, you open this by pulling the side thing on the back over here. The back will show you a little quick, just sneak peek once again at the cards that this little pack entails. And that's it. Okay. So we're going to start with the 3 skills, and these are actually, these are right here, Palomine, Last Gamble, and Grit. So that's cool. These kind of involve luck-based scenario things, sort of. That's Last Gamble right there. Look at that. Okay, and the last one is Palominization. Wow, that's hilarious. Okay. There we go. Cool. That's it for that. And now let's take a look at the actual cards themselves. Okay, so we got Red Eyes plus Meteor Dragon. Oh boy, I'm sure I know what's coming here, right? This combination is gonna make something amazing. Then we get some pretty shitty cards. We got Flame Manipulator, Masaki Legendary Swordsman, Alligator Sword, and Baby Dragon. So these are your normal monsters, as you can see. These 2 are pretty cool to have, of course, in that combo. And I mean, I guess these 2 are also useful, you know? But it's because, the reason why, in case you haven't really figured it out, is because they all come in pairs. They come in pairs of 2, in terms of what they can combine into, which I'll show you in just a little bit. You get Time Wizard, Little Wing Guard, Copycat, not a bad one, and then Gear for you. So you actually don't get that many monsters. That's crazy. Okay, well, here are these cards. There we go. I'm just gonna put these like up there. That's fine. Then some spells. Like you get Polymerization, 2 of them actually, to make some combinations. See, that's why it makes me think that Fusion Gate actually belongs with. Wouldn't that make sense? Because this one says, if you control a level 7 or higher normal monster, when a monster is summoned, you negate the activation if you destroy that card. Wouldn't that make sense if it's like this? Because like, one Ultra represents each of these decks, and I honestly don't know. You know what? Let's read. Let's read this. What does it say? It says, I'm trying to find it. Actually, it might not even say that. Shit. Oh my god, it actually doesn't say that. They just come separately? Wow. Whoa, that's crazy. Okay, so Polymerization, Stray Lambs, Legendary Sword, Sojin, Dice Foon, and Graceful Dice. So these here are your spell cards. Okay, pretty cool. You can put those right there. And then your traps, you get Skull Dice, Kunai with Chain, and Red Eye's Spirit. Isn't this one like kind of cool, kind of good? Target 1 Red Eyes monster in your graveyard, special summon it. Yeah, I mean it's for Red Eyes, you know. Essentially a better call to Hunted, but for Red Eyes only because it doesn't stay on the field, thus it makes your monster a little more protected, technically speaking. Generally. And then here are your cards here. Actually, oh my god, Baby Dragon can be used in 2 of these fusions. So they're not in pairs, but they don't give you a Meteor Black Dragon, which kind of sucks. But if you couldn't already figure out, Flame Swordsman is for this right there. Thousand Dragon is actually for Baby Dragon plus Time Wizard. And then Alligator Sword Dragon is for these 2. So if they give you these 2, I thought they were going to give you the Meteor, but no they don't. That kind of makes sense because it is a starter deck. That'd be a little too powerful, you know? Okay, let's move on to the next one here. This next one is actually going to be Mize. So let's see what we can find here. Alright, there we go. And here are your 3. So your first one is Aroma Strategy. It's actually relatively simple. You may look at the top card of your deck at any time. And this over here says, at the start of the duel, flip this card over. So that's, I mean, in most cases it doesn't really help because, I mean, if you can't, like, essentially combine it with the strategy to always be manipulating the top card, and it kind of sucks. You know, but it could be useful. Flight of the Harpies is the next one. Alright, and then the last one is Tribal Synergy. It's for Amazonas and Harpies. Reveal them and draw 1 card. And they can only be used once per duel, each of those 2. Alright. Now let's get on with the cards themselves. So you get Harpy Lady 1, 2, and 3, plus the sisters, and you get Amazonas Chain Master, which is able to steal a card from the opponent's hand. Amazonas Sword Woman, Amazonas Sage, and you get 2 bird faces plus a Sonic Shooter. So a bunch of winged beasts here, Harpy support and Amazonas cards in support. That's pretty cool. So that right there is your entire monster lineup. Then you get 2 copies of Elegant Egotist to make Harpy Lady's sisters or another Harpy Lady. Then Triangle Ecstasy Spark, Cyber Shield, not a great equip card but whatever. Harpy's Hunting Ground, pretty good field spell card, and an Amazonas Heirloom. Alright, so these here are your spell cards. Right there. Then you get Traps, Amazonas Archers, Windstorm of Itaqua, Shadow of Eyes, and Wild Tornado. There we go. So these are your cards. Yeah, it's awesome, isn't it? Bam. So that's it for mine, as you can see. Pretty cool, right? Now moving on to the last one. This here is the Kaiba one. Let's go ahead and open this baby up. There we go. That's it for that. Alright, let's go ahead and start with these. Okay, so you get Peak Performance, which is basically a mountain, starting to duel with a mountain and just, oh my god, it's not focusing. There we go. Alright, so that's your mountain. Then you get Beatdown. This one says if you control a level 5 or higher monster, you can activate the skill. All monsters you currently control gain 300 attack for each level 5 or higher monster you control. At the end of your turn, flip this card over. Okay. And the last one is Dragon Collar. Once per duel, you can use one of the following skills. If you successfully normal summon Lord of D, add one flute summoning dragon from your deck to your, or graveyard to your hand, or reveal the flute and then add one Lord of D from your deck to your hand. But only once per duel. So yeah, those are the 3 skill cards. And now moving on to the cards. Blue Eyes White Dragon, of course, very iconic to have this, right? You get 2 Battle Locks, 2 Ryukushin Powers, 1 Luster Dragon 2, so pretty high attack monsters compared to the others for these starter decks. Kaiba's always been known to have beat down in this deck. Lord of D, 2 of them, Twin-Headed Behemoth, Tyrant Dragon, Great Dragon there, Spirit Ryu, and Kaiba Man for Blue Eyes White Dragon support. Okay. Then for spells, you get Flute of Summoning Dragon, Stamping Destruction, Toss Down, Burst Stream of Destruction, fantastic there, and then the Mountain as well. Alright, not bad. And lastly, the trap cards. You get Interdimensional Matter Transporter, Dragon's Rebirth, and Trap Jammer. This one is actually it's a good one. Target 1 dragon monster you control, banish that target, and if you do spell summon 1 dragon from your hand or graveyard. Kind of like a swap in a way, you know? So, yeah. Alright, well, that right there is it. That's, I believe, 75 cards, all for the price of approximately, you can get this for up to like maybe 11 bucks, a first edition version of it for about 11 bucks on Amazon. Free shipping if you, of course, typically if you get at least $25 or if you have Prime, but yeah, I mean, I'm sure you can find this in stores too for approximately that price, but it's actually pretty good for if you like speed dueling because of the just the vast amount of cards you get for that, you know, it's kind of cool. But yeah. So that's about it. So if you enjoyed this video in any way, please be sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you have not done so already. And I will see all of you in the next one. And bye-bye, everyone. Have a great and, of course, a fantastic day.